Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel for another Leicester City career mode episode. You can see here we are currently in 6th place after that defeat to Aston Villa in the previous episode with 26 points. Southampton, Everton, Chelsea above us. We're not in a title race. We like to pretend we are, don't we? But I don't think we are in a title race. I think City and Liverpool are just too good for us at the moment. Chelsea in that title race as well. And it will be between us, Southampton, Everton, Spurs, Arsenal, probably Villa as well to an extent to battle for those final, remaining top 4 places in 3rd and 4th. And today's episode kicks off with a game against Newcastle, who are down in 19th, second bottom. A simulation will happen for that one. Then we will play Spurs, we'll play Everton, we'll play West Ham in the Cup, and we'll play Manchester City away at the Etihad before starting the next episode, leaving that game for Liverpool. So a 2-0 win against Newcastle at home. It's Madueke in the 21st minute and Jamie Vardy who comes on for Iheanacho in the 80th minute that gives us a 2-0 win over Newcastle. It looked like there could be a side going down this season. So first bit of gameplay in today's episode, and we've moved up already into 4th position on 29 points after 16 games. Spurs also on 29 points after 16 games, and they're the side we welcome to the King Power Stadium today. So quite a lot of tired legs after that previous game against Newcastle, so a lot of changes in the side, apart from some players we couldn't afford to leave out really. So Schmeichel starts a goal, it's Castagna, Soyuncu, Vestergaard and Vindel in that back four. Tielemans and Ndidi in the midfield too, with Lookman back on the left, Madueke on the right and James Maddison in behind Jamie Vardy. On the bench, Kelechi Iheanacho, Patson Daka, Diketa Lara, Sumare, Justin Fofana and Kakia. No Evans Amati, no Thomas yet, never used him at all really. Bertrand Barnes or Mangala, he misses out as well today. Although maybe, being Tielemans tired, we'll put Mangala on ahead of Sumari on that bench, let him play as a more forward-thinking midfielder. But I mean, we've just got some ridiculously good players in this team. We should be in that top 4, really, I believe, with this team. So a night match under the lights here at the King Power Stadium as we welcome Tottenham Hotspur, a side who are a very good side, but a side we will look to beat today to stay in 4th position. A defeat today for us would put Spurs above us in that Premier League table, something we can't afford to be doing. This is the Spurs side we face today. In goal, it's Hugo Lloris. A back 5 of Emerson, Christian Romero, Eric Dyer, Davinson Sanchez and Reguilon. It's Ndombele and Lo Celso in midfield too. And then a front 3 of Kulusevski, Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. Galini, Davis, Højbjerg, Guedes, Tanganga, Vinks and Ali on the bench. A pretty good Spurs side, aren't they, really? Winks and Ali on the bench are pretty ones that can make a difference. Kulusevski, a player that we initially thought we could be in for, but just cost way too much money. I think Spurs did buy him for around 60 million, which is way out of our budget, isn't it? So Spurs versus Leicester, and it's live from the King Power Stadium, and it's 4th versus 5th here today. Less pacier players. Sergio Reguilon. Here is Son. What is the defence doing? Harry Kane with a shot. Where is the defence gone? Am I missing something here? But where did the defence go then? What is Soyuncu doing? Why is Soyuncu running all the way over that side? Harry Kane makes it 1-0. That's his 7th of the season, but why is the defence running that way? Why is Soyuncu doing that? Why is Soyuncu doing that? I have no idea. Just moved away from Harry Kane and let him go through. Lookman. Vardy. Over to Lookman, he's onside. Emerson's played him on. Lookman pulls it across to Maddison. Good defending by Emerson. Corner ball. Oh, Vardy's up for that one. Lookman. Down to James. Maddison with a hit. That was going in. I could feel it. Vestergaard. Vardy. Into Vardy by Madueke. Cleared away. Into Jamie Vardy. Tielemans. Madueke. In behind to Maddison. Maddison pulls it back. Vardy's in there for the header. Nowhere near it. Spurs are outplaying us here. Massively. Massively outplaying us here, Tottenham Hotspur. Vardy. Oh, we've got men over on this side now. Here's Madueke away from Reguilon. Madueke with the power. Header away by Davinson Sanchez. Maddison down. Vardy. Spurs get it away. Ndidi up against Kane. He wins that one. Tielemans. Reguilon skips past Castagna. We've defended very poorly today. We've played very poorly as well, I feel. Heung-min Son. Soyuncu dives in. Chance here for Spurs. It's 2-0. What is... Soyuncu's having a shocker here today. Don't know how he doesn't win that. Kulusevski scores. Good hit. Good hit from Kulusevski, but Son there sits Soyuncu down. Soyuncu's had a shocker. He was at fault for the first goal, definitely, and for the second one, you could say. Maduke. And Ndombele. Lo Celso. Past Soyuncu. Kulusevski. Past Vindal. And again. Chance for Lo Celso. Drops to Harry Kane. 3-0 Spurs. That's game over. Game over, and Spurs have done us. Perhaps the chance we get back, but every 50-50 has gone Spurs' way. The fact that that ball falls to Harry Kane as well. The way it deflects into his path for a tap-in. Just shows everything you need to know about the way this game has gone. Everything's gone against us. Half-time, 3-0 down to Spurs here. I just don't know what to say about that. Everything has gone Spurs' way. Every 50-50 just dropped for them. We haven't been able to get the ball. We've been battered here. He could get up for that one, but he didn't do. Castagna wins the header. Tillemans. Vardy. Through to Lookman. And he takes a shocking touch, does Lookman. Doesn't get away from anyone. Takes it straight back into the Spurs player. Well, Reguilon's been fantastic, but he's given it away there. Daka. Maddison. Maddison into Patson Daka. What a finish from Daka. 3-1. Game on. Pick up that ball, Daka. No use celebrating, you've scored 1 goal. Yes, it's a nice finish. Yes, it's a nice goal. Well, that is by far from over. Tillemans off of Mangala. 3-1. Is there a chance here we get a draw? Spurs will be so heart destroyed, won't they? I mean, if we get a draw from this game, Spurs will be disappointed. Kulusevski's been very good, by the way, for them on this right-hand side. When he's got the ball, he's been really good. Emerson, good tackle by Mangala. Here's James Maddison again. Maddison. Oh, brilliant. Into Vardy. Against Davinson Sanchez. Can't beat him. Can't beat him. And Son's gone here, and Soyuncu's got to get across. And that's the first tackle. Soyuncu has won all game. 80 minutes gone, 3-1 down. I mean, I can't see us scoring 2 goals, let alone just 1 to get it to 3-2. Son, skipping past challenges and challenges and chance here. Good save. Kulusevski. What? Everything has fallen to them. Iheanacho comes on for Vardy. Every single thing has fallen to Spurs. I'm not even watching that. Every single thing has fallen to them. The defence has just watched them every time. I think that's what happens when you play the slowest defence probably in the Premier League in those two. Handball there. Lookman. Maddison swings at it. Mangala dives in. Cleared away. Good win for Spurs. They'll go above in the Premier League now. Up into 4th position. Only ourselves to blame, really. Haven't controlled the game. Haven't played well at all. Lo Celso wide. Kulusevski. Harry Kane. Chance for Kane again. 5-1. That's game over. And I tell you what, I'm not even watching the rest of this game. Jump to result of 5-1. What is going on here, eh? Patson Daka gets a hat-trick. I don't even watch the end of the game. I thought, I'm sick of this. It's 5-1 Spurs, and Daka gets a double. We score 3 goals at home and lose 5-3. What can I say about a team? I mean, that's ridiculous, that. It's absolutely ridiculous that Daka's gone and got a double there. You never score when you skip the game, do you? But Daka does. Well, up next, we face the team that's in and around us. It is Everton. They are in 9th position. We're on 29 points there, behind Spurs now by 3 points. Everton on 27th. A win for them would send us pretty far down the tail. I mean, Manchester United in 11th. That's typical United, that. They're not very good anymore, are they? So, City and Liverpool still at the top. Liverpool running away with it a little bit. Got to beat Everton here. Got to beat Everton here away from home at Goodison Park. So 3 changes, or 4 changes, or 5 changes possibly going to the game against Everton today. Fofana is back in. Vestergaard in for Soyuncu, who's tired and had a shocker in the last one. Indeed, in Tillemans as usual in the middle, Vindel's just in the fullback pairing. Barnes on the left, Maduke on the right, and De Ketelaere in behind Iheanacho on the bench. Vardy, Daka, Mangala, Soumare, Castagna, Soyuncu and Kakia. Maddison misses out. Lookman is just not good enough, is he? But Maddison misses out today, a little bit tired, so we'll get him out of there. But this is a big one again. The centre-backs are a bit of an issue, aren't they? I think we need to sign a centre-back possibly in January. So here at Goodison Park, Leicester City versus Everton. 2 sides battling to try and get as high up the table as possible. We're both looking to maybe break into that top 4. we're looking less likely when we lose games like we did last time. Everton are a bit away off us, but a win here today would put them above us and, you know, move them towards 6th position and so on. We want that top 4 if we can get it, but the side is just not quite there yet, is it? And I think centre-back is an area that we need to look at improving on, because there is just, you know, a few problems still in this defence that need to be addressed. This is the Everton side we face today. In goal, it's Asmir Begovic, Coleman, Mina, Keane and Matvienko at the back. Anthony Gordon, Allen, Doucouré and Sigurdsson in the midfield 4. And it's Demarai Gray, who's their top goal scorer this season, in behind that man, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Patterson, Delph, Richarlison, Tolisso, Lucadine. Tolisso, I think, on the bench there, wasn't they? So this is going to be a hard one, because Calvert-Lewin, as we know, and we've seen from our Manchester City career mode at times, is just really, really good, isn't it? Just one of those that are really hard to defend against. Demarai Gray, who's having a great season as well. Watch out. Patson Daka got a hat-trick in the previous game, didn't he, against Spurs in the defeat, but he's on the bench today. Maybe we should have started him. But Iheanacho is the goal scorer for us this season. We need him to get scoring the goals in. He seems to score quite a few in a game and then not score for a while. And that's not exactly the sort of striker that we want. We want one that's going to be scoring every single game. Here is Ndidi. Space for Noni Madueke. Takes on his chest. Up against Matvienko. Into James Justin. Well played. Justin into De Ketelaere, and Allen blocks it away, but it falls to Iheanacho on the volley. Then cleared away by Everton, blocked away. Madueke. Back heel. Picks it up and goes again. He's at Matvienko now. Nice quality Matvienko, staying tight to him, to be fair. Into Justin. Into Kelechi. Iheanacho on the turn. What a finish from Kelechi Iheanacho. That's a bullet into the top corner. What a finish from Kelechi. What a finish. Justin just lays it off to Iheanacho on the turn. Hammers it in. We'll see it again here. On the turn. Bang. Top corner. No stopping that one. Brilliant finish. And we're in front here at Goodison Park. That's what Kelechi can do when you give him the opportunity. Just got to get the chances created for him. That's goal number 11 for the season in 17 games. Again, he hasn't scored. He was 10 and 11, wasn't he? So he hasn't scored for 5 or 6 games. And then he starts scoring again. And then he doesn't score for ages. Then he scores a wonder goal again. And I don't know. He needs to be a bit more consistent in his goal scoring, really. Madueke. Iheanacho. Noni Madueke. Bursting in. Madueke! Great finish from Noni Madueke. Great finish from Noni Madueke. He is just top quality, isn't he? This young man. Top quality. Celebration with his teammates. He's very popular, and there's a reason why he's popular amongst the squad. Was he 19 years of age? Played in here. One touch here. The second one sets himself across the goalkeeper, Asmir Begovic. And he makes it 2-0 Leicester City. And this is the performance I wish we'd put in against Spurs, really. 24 minutes in. 2-0 up, of course. We made changes to the squad against Spurs. This is our strongest lineup, isn't it, pretty much? We're giving away to De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere, great skill. Through to Noni Madueke. You can see Barnes on that far post. It's not a bad cross, and it nearly bobbled through to Barnes, but Asmir Begovic can catch it. Over to Barnes, brilliant pass from Vestergaard. Harvey Barnes. Into Kelechi Iheanacho. He's run away from a couple here. And Kelechi Iheanacho! Great goal from Kelechi. He's picked up an injury on that shot. That is a bit of a worry. I'm hoping he's going to be okay, Kelechi. But he's got a goal here. He's second of the game. I mean, Patson Daka's easily going to come on for him. Iheanacho's picked up an injury. That's a shame. On the shot. Must have pulled his thigh. So Iheanacho off for Daka. Scored a hat-trick in the last one. He's got to start ahead of Vardy, hasn't he? He's got to come on ahead of Vardy. Vardy's own problem, but I'm disappointed with that one. Iheanacho's got injured. Good goal for him. A double in today's game. And then off he goes injured, Kelechi. Coleman, good challenge by the Irish international. And Ketelaere. Good ball to Vindel. First time cross. Patson Daka! What a goal from Daka. What a goal from Daka that is. That is fantastic. I don't know how he's beat Begovic from that angle, but Patson Daka has. Gets in this position here. Cross comes in. Whoa, what a finish. What a wonderful finish from Patson Daka. That shows his quality, that. That really shows his quality. Somehow he's got on the end of that one and just tapped it in. 4-0, guys. Let's jump to results. Let's jump to result. If you don't need to play the game, why play the game? A 6-1 win. Wow, well, the goals are coming now, aren't they? Usually don't see any goals. Daka gets another hat-trick, does it? A double from Daka and a goal from Ndidi makes it 6. Calvert-Lewin in the 62nd minute. Massive win. And bad news for Kelechi Iheanacho. 4 weeks out for Iheanacho. So we've got a choice then. Is it Vardy or Daka that starts up top for the rest of these 4 weeks? Up next is West Ham United in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Our first chance at silverware, really, this season would be the Carabao Cup. So we are going to play this game because I think it's going to be important to win it if we can do. Then it's Manchester City to end the episode. And, I mean, then Liverpool will start the next one. The games are coming big at the moment, aren't they? They really are. So this aside for West Ham staying in the Cup, Kakir comes in. It's the usual back four, our strongest back four. So Inchi back in there. Ndidi and Tielemans again in the middle. Madueke on the right. Barnes on the left, and Maddison today in behind Jamie Vardy. Iheanacho, of course, injured. Daka, Lookman, De Ketelaere, Soumare, Castagna, Vestergaard and Schmeichel on the bench. You know what? Patson Daka's got to start. I changed my mind. Patson Daka's got to start. Scoring a hat-trick and a double in the previous 2 games. We've got to get him in there, haven't we, today? So Carabao Cup quarter-final time. A real chance to get silverware this season with the Carabao Cup. And the winners between us and West Ham today will be going to the semi-finals and probably up against a side like Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Spurs, Chelsea. Those are the sort of teams that usually go through. Let's have a look who the other quarter-finals are. Liverpool, I'm not sure who that is. Non-league side. United and Chelsea, City and Southampton. But some unknown side there seems to have made it all the way through. This is the West Ham side. The Hood, Mitrovic, Fredericks, Vlasic, Bowen and Ogbonna on the bench. As for starting 11, it's Alphonse Areola starts and goes Sofal, Diop, Zuma and Masuaki the back four, Wolf, Soucek, Captain Noble, Benrahma and Pablo Fornals in the midfield 5. And up front it's Mikel Antonio. Leicester City versus West Ham United. Carabao Cup quarter-final action live from the King Power Stadium. A good start from Noddy Madueke, giving it away to Mikel Antonio. Antonio knocking it around well. Tielemans with the foot in the box. Wolf cross into Vindal and down and away, and Barnes will take that one away from Antonio. Well done, Harvey Barnes. Into Fofana. Ndidi. Maddison. Barnes kept running but was never going to find. Barnes making that run over the top there. Madueke. It's the simple stuff well. Good ball to Justin. Justin. Maddison. Maddison across to Patson Daka. Brilliant goal from Leicester. Great play from Maddison there to get that across to Madueke. And then it was Patson Daka to tap it in. Justin, Madueke, everyone involved there. Great ball this by Justin. We got a bit lucky there, Maddison, but he took it round the defender. He laid it to Patson Daka, who's got another one. He's got a real good goal scoring tally himself now. That's 6 in the last 3 for Patson Daka. 1-0 we lead West Ham here. We could be on our way to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Soufal. Away. Pulls it back. Mark Noble. Chance here. Tielemans blocks it. Daka off to Madueke. And here comes Noni. Madueke. Great pass to Harvey Barnes. Barnes into the middle to Patson Daka. And intercepted. Good cross as well from Barnes, it looked like. West Ham on the counter, Fornals works it wide to Wolf, who's been lively on this right hand side. Marius Wolf. Switch of play by him. Justin should intercept this one. He's there ahead of Benrahma. Brilliant play from James Justin. Madueke again. Good play. Brilliant play. Justin. Daka. Tielemans. Maddison. Tielemans. Madueke. Into Maddison. That is the best goal we've scored this career mode. That's the best goal we've scored this career mode. That is beautiful football. James Maddison with a finish. Wonderful football. Madueke with the assist. Maddison with a finish with a header. A header Diop as well. Perfect cross as well by Noni Madueke. That is great football. 2-0 here. Maddison a creator and a goal scorer now. West Ham look like they're going to go out with the quarter-final stage here in the Carabao Cup, which would be disappointing for them. But we have been the better side. We've played some beautiful football there. Long ball to Wolf. From Benrahma. And a long ball from side Benrahma. And easily taken down from Vindal. Barnes. Into Maddison. Look at the space of Madueke. They're all standing off James Maddison, and you can't stand off James Maddison because he's got that in his locker. Brilliant finish from Maddison, 3-0. Brilliant from Maddison. I don't know why they stood off him there. They were worried about the runs of, you know, Patson Daka and Madueke here. And they backtrack, and Maddison says, well, this is one of my, you know, best abilities, is to put the ball in the top corner like that. And Maddison does that, and we will make some substitutions. Castagna's going to come on for Justin. And Soumare is going to come on for Ndidi. 3-0 up. That is game over, I think, isn't it? I can't see West Ham getting back into it now. Madueke, good tackle by Masuaku. But he keeps going, Madueke, doesn't give up when he loses it. Oh, Tielemans doesn't either. Daka, over top here to James. Maddison for the hat-trick, and a good save from Areola. Maddison wanted that hat-trick. He probably deserved that hat-trick for the performance he's had today. Vlasic on for Fornals. Corner ball. Sigmarsson in. Oh, Souček is just ridiculously good in the air. Barnes, he stood off Harvey Barnes! Straight at Areola, but they stood off Harvey Barnes there again. Like they stood off Maddison. West Ham fan, you've got to be annoyed with your team. Masuaku into Vlasic. Interception by Harvey Barnes. Brilliant. Daka, get on your bike, Patson Daka. Daka is on his bike. He's up against Masuaku, is he? Daka's quicker though. Patson Daka. Patson Daka, good save. Maddison for the hat-trick. Barnes on the rebound himself, and Areola with another save. But we've peppered the Frenchman's goal. But he's done fantastic to get away from it. In towards Fofana. Another away. Maddison. Harvey Barnes blocked away. Masuaku swinging. Soonchu away. Just what we want to see. Maddison down. Daka. Daka's absolutely rapid as well. So is Madueke. Oh, he's inside Masuaku. Brilliant from Madueke. Madueke. For Maddison's hat-trick. Oh, unselfish from Madueke. Should have gone for goal himself there. I wanted to get Maddison his hat-trick. Madueke is a class player. And that was very nice of him to do that. Castagna away. James Maddison standing ovation. Off he comes to Charles de Ketelaere. What a player James Maddison is. Oh, he's gone. He's gone, referee. Let him keep running. Come on now. Full-time 3-0. Madueke could have got one for Daka there. That's full-time. Leicester City are in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. And it's final game of the episode time, and this time it's 4th place us on 32 points level with Spurs against 2nd place Manchester City. Looking to win the title, we go away to the Etihad Stadium. They can't afford any slip-ups. They can't afford to lose to us. We can't afford to lose to them. It's going to be a cracker. This is the side we're going to go with against City. Captain Schmeichel starts in goal. It's Justin, Fofana, Soyuncu and Vindel in that back four. Tielemans and Ndidi hold the midfield with Maddison in front after that ridiculous performance in the previous fixture. Barnes on the left, Madueke on the right, and Patson Daka gets the nod up front. One thing I've noticed is Schmeichel's decreased by 1, and so has Jamie Vardy. Both gone down to 84. Lookman, de Ketelaere, Soumare, Castagna, Vestergaard, and Kikir on the bench as well. He might start starting more games for us if Schmeichel continues to decrease and doesn't look like he's going to be number 1 next season. So Etihad Stadium welcomes Manchester City versus Leicester City. I mean, this is a big one, isn't it? Us versus them. They are a side that we know very well, the side we support, a side we know very well in FIFA. But this is going to be difficult, very difficult. They want to win the league. There are a few points off Liverpool at the top. We want to try and get the top 4. We are, if we're losing here today, dropping down out of the top 4. It's a crucial fixture for us both going into the new year and going into the January transfer window. So this is the Manchester City side we will face today. Ederson starts in goal. It's Kyle Walker, Ruben Dias, Aymeric Laporte and Joao Cancelo in the back 4. Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri and Ilkay Gundogan in the midfield 3. Then Riyad Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling in the front 3. On the bench, City have Stephen Stones, Grealish, Jovic, Zinchenko, Foden and Liam Delap. I expect Grealish and Jovic to come on at some point here at the Etihad. So City versus Leicester. We have already won against City before this season. He took a 2-0 lead, but we've gone back into it. It's live. In a massive game at the Etihad Stadium. We need Maddison on top form today. No Charles de Ketelaere, who had a great game against City last time. He's not in the start 11 today. He's on the bench, but Maddison has just been in wonderful form. That game against West Ham was fantastic. I felt like we couldn't not put him in there today. Madueke, Tielemans, Maddison. Harvey Barnes with a left foot shot. It's a good save from the Brazilian Ederson. That was a good chance to start the game for Sterling. A draw here we will take, I think, in the end. But a win would be even better. Gundogan. De Bruyne on the edge of the box. 1-0 Manchester City. Well, you're talking about draws, taking draws and wins or whatever. And then they find Kevin De Bruyne on the edge of the box like that. He just smashes one in the top corner. And you find yourself 1-0 down within 10 minutes. So easy for Manchester City here. Indeed, it dragged in by Jesus. That gives De Bruyne space on the edge of the box. And the Belgian captain scores his fourth goal of the Premier League season. His first of the game. And we are 1-0 down within 10 minutes. We always seem to go behind so early against Manchester City. Just can't seem to hang on defensively. Sterling with a big tackle on Madueke. Cancelo gives him Madueke back. Daka. Madueke. We need to use the speed of these players. Madueke. Barnes! Harvey Barnes with a wonderful hit. Well, we reply within 3 minutes. Harvey Barnes into the top corner. 1-1. Well, whatever you can do, KDB, Harvey Barnes might be able to do just a little bit better. Madueke into Daka. Wide to Harvey Barnes, and he bends one beautifully into that top right-hand corner past Maddison. Hits it with perfect power, perfect weight, perfect curl. And we're all level again. Rodri. So hard to get the ball back off them. De Bruyne. Indeed, he went to try and win it off him. Mahrez. Mahrez back to Kevin De Bruyne. Good save from Schmeichel. But again, De Bruyne. So hard to mark this man. Can't get anywhere near him. Well done, Madueke, away at the front post. People trying to get back in position now. Gundogan, Rodri. Jesus allowed to turn and shoot. Just wide by Jesus. Did it take a deflection? It did. Good defending. Crossing again. Mahrez. James Justin underneath it. It's going to be a defensive performance from us, I feel. Oh, Maddison, good win. Brilliant from James Maddison. Looking for bodies to try and hit the counter. Kyle Walker's rapid though. But the thing is, so is Patson Daka. And here is Daka. And he's away from Cancelo. Patson Daka. And Patson Daka gives us the lead at the Etihad Stadium. That is a massive goal. What a ball by Barnes. I knew I couldn't take Walker on for pace with Harvey Barnes, but he put it in behind Diaz and Laporte, and he just beats Cancelo to it. And then he puts it in the back of the net with a wonderful finish into the side netting Patson Daka. 2-1 Manchester City are down now to Leicester City. We take the lead at the Etihad. This is a big result if we win this. Also, it's a massive result in the title race. If City lose here today, you'd say Liverpool will be going on to win the title after this. Vindal. Barnes. Indeed. Vindal. Daka. Barnes. Vindal. Oh, he's got it off Walker. Back to Patson Daka. Good little block from Laporte there. Big block, not little block. Big block off his toe. Cross comes in. Edison's in there. Daka attacks it. That is half time. City are 2-1 down here towards Leicester City. And we have had a wonderful performance. The better side by far. And so they're slowed at the office of Raheem Sterling. He's done nothing against James Justin. De Bruyne, Rodri. Oh, good interception. By Indeed. Maddison. Oh, he's away from one. Maddison. Into Patson Daka, away from two. Daka. Daka. Maddison makes it 3-1. Leicester City are absolutely tearing Manchester City out apart here at the Etihad Stadium. Patson Daka through, battles past Laporte and Diaz, squares it for Maddison for a tap-in. 3-1. Well, City, title contenders, it looks not. Cancelo and Rodri get a mix-up. And Maddison with tap-in. Laporte wants an offside. You're not getting offside for that, I know, Laporte. 3-1. Maybe City coming for James Maddison as well. I can see Maddison or Tielemans. Tielemans more so fitting in at Manchester City. Justin stays with him. Gundogan. Tielemans with a foot in. Brilliant from Yuri Tielemans again. Here's Charles de Ketelaere. Hoping for a bit of a run. He's not in Madueke on the run anyway. Madueke's got the run on Cancelo. Cancelo's very quick. But Madueke can put a good cross in here. To Patson Daka. Kyle Walker reads it just. And Gundogan away. Sumare down and we're back in possession again. City not able to get at us at all. Fofana. Sterling not on anymore. And Jesus has played a wonderful ball over the top to Phil Foden. So in tune with him. Back to Walker. Back to Phil Foden. Foden still, De Bruyne. Oh, good tackle by James Justin. And here's Charles de Ketelaere. And he might go past Rodri, and he does, de Ketelaere. And here's Maddison. We're counter again. End-to-end football this. Maddison. Oh, what a ball that is. Kevin De Bruyne-esque from James Maddison. Noni. Madueke to make it 4-1. Manchester City are losing. Leicester City have got the fourth goal. Noni Madueke with a goal. City lose at the Etihad Stadium. What a ball from James Maddison. Kevin De Bruyne-esque. Castagna on for Justin. Madueke with a finish, but thank you, Maddison. You deserve an assist for that. What a pass from Maddison, who's getting better and better with every game he plays this season. And luckily we have De Ketelaere there, because once Maddison is robbed from us, De Ketelaere will step up and take Maddison's place in the starting 11. Pass over the top by Roger Grealish, who's offside. 4-1. City are down here. When you're in a title race, you can't be going 4-1 down to the 4th place Leicester City team, can you? Grealish. Good skill. De Bruyne. Good skill. Fofana. Oh, it might fall to Gabriel Jesus. What a save from Kasper Schmeichel. Jesus is offside anyway. Not been Manchester City's day at all. They've been poor. Maddison's been absolutely brilliant. Here he is again, Maddison. It's another wonderful ball. De Ketelaere. Back to Daka. Diaz intercepts. What a ball from Maddison again. He's like Kevin De Bruyne, the English De Bruyne, Maddison, the way he's played. Oh, Grealish is in here. Oh, well done, Vindel. The fact that he managed to get his head from behind Grealish to get that, and that gives us 3 points and a win at the Etihad Stadium. Leicester City 4, Manchester City 1. The stands are empty at the Etihad, but not in the Leicester City end. That's a massive win. James Maddison has announced himself as one of the best players in the Premier League right there. Madueke is class. Daka's class. What a performance. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment as always. And we'll see you guys next time.